What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Mello with Marty's Buick, GMC, and Chevrolet. And in today's video, we'll be taking a look at this beautiful, refreshed 2022 GMC Sierra Elevation with the 3-liter Duramax under the hood. Now, if you're new to the channel, or maybe you're just coming back for more, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I upload fresh General Motors related news and content every single week, so if that's something that you're into, be sure to tune in. Now let's get into it. All right, so first things first, let's take a quick look at our key fob. You can see we've got our lock, we've got our unlock, remote start, drop the tailgate, panic button, and we've got our GMC logo right there on the back. I'm gonna throw this thing in my pocket. First thing I noticed is probably the same thing most of you noticed. We've got the revised LED signature headlighting, and I think it looks just fantastic. We've got black headlight housings now. We've got Sierra. Oh, Sierra's written on this side. I was close. We've got Sierra written on this side. We've got GMC here. Just a beautiful new look. This being an Elevation, most of this truck is, of course, blacked out. So we've got the blacked out Elevation grille, blacked out lower valance. We've also got our fog lights hidden away down low, a little bit of a different placement than the previous gen. We've also got blacked out tow recovery hooks. And if we look close, almost missed it. If we look close here, right underneath, we've got the front camera for our HD surround vision camera system. Once we jump inside, we'll take a look at the functionality there. I am a huge fan of that new front end, I will tell you that. What a good looking truck. All right, as we go around the side of the truck, we get a look at our wheels. So these are 20-inch blacked out Elevation wheels wrapped in 275 wide Bridgestone all-season tires. We've got our 3-liter Duramax turbo diesel badge on the fender. Elevation badge is down low on the door. And let's see if I can back up far enough here, give you guys all a nice side profile of the truck. She's a beauty. Of course, this is a crew cab. And as we go around the back, let's see what we've got here. Looks like business as usual. We've got our easy step rear bumper, multi-pro tailgate. Trailer tow package is all set up. We've got all our plugs. We've got our rear backup sensors. And let's drop the multi-pro tailgate down. We've got our factory spray and bed liner. We've got some LED bed lighting. We've got a full power outlet back here. Plenty of tie-down hooks with room for expansion if you need to add more. Power sliding rear window. I don't believe the taillight design has changed. That looks pretty much the same as the previous gen. After all, this is just a refresh. Most of the changes are on the inside, which we're going to get into right now after we take a quick look at our window sticker. Now, I am filming this in 4K. I know the lighting might be a little tough, but if you want to pause the video when you're watching this on PC, you might be able to see everything. This one does, the only thing I'm really going to note out is this is the Elevation Premium Package, which adds a whole host of options. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can actually see all of this stuff. But one of the biggest things I know I hear from everybody is the adaptive cruise control being available now. I know that's something that a lot of people have asked for, so that's nice to see. As far as the Duramax, how much that thing's going to cost you, $2,390. The 6-inch black steps that are on this truck, $795. And then the Onyx black paint, $495. So just a couple things to note there. Obviously, we can see total MSRP, $61,645. Now, I don't think too much has changed in the back of this truck. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't take a look. I'm sure we still have the... We do. We've got the 10-quart storage compartments. The back of both seats is your engine block heater cord. This is a diesel after all. We've got the armrest that doubles as a cup holder. We've also got, I believe, under seat storage. This is always a great thing to have because for anyone that's owned a pickup, you know, you throw something underneath the seat, hit the brakes, what happens? Everything comes sliding out. So this is a great place to put jumper cables or, you know, a medical kit, first aid kit, anything like that that you need to store and not use all that often, tow chain. This is very convenient. Everything slides out from underneath the seat of my truck, so maybe it's time to upgrade. All right, we have a USB-C and a USB port between the vents for your passengers, and I think we do have some overhead LED lighting, but I think that's pretty much it. We've got our all-weather floor mats, but let's jump up front. That's what I'm most excited about. I'm sure that's what you guys are most excited about. All right, now I will say the first time I stepped in this thing was yesterday, and when I got behind the wheel, what a difference. What a different experience it is. The photos that I've seen online that I've been sharing with everybody on my channel for the past few months, no justice compared to what it actually feels like once you're behind the seat, or behind the wheel, sorry, behind the seat. Sitting in the back, yeah. All right, let's hop in and let's go over some of the details in here. Now, I am going to go over this kind of quickly. Of course, at the end, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, by all means, leave questions down below, and I will be more than happy to answer those. And if I can't, I'll find the answer for you. So starting on the left side of the truck, you can see we've got our power mirror controls, window locks, window controls, our power locks. We've got a power e-brake here. We've got our four-wheel drive controls with a mode selector. You know, you can put this thing in sport mode and really take off, or off-road mode. We've got our headlight controls, and then, you know, our blinkers and things like that. I don't think I need to show you guys that. But we have a heated steering wheel in here. We've got our forward collision alert, our adaptive cruise control now. And over on the right side of the steering wheel, we've got our voice commands. And then this little guy, same as the last truck. You know, you can scroll through, look at all your different options. You can also go and use your audio through here. You can do navigation through here, your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is kind of nice. And you can also fully customize these. I'm not going to go through all of it right now, but I am going to do a separate video showing you guys how you can actually customize this whole display to however you like it, which is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of customization. One other thing, maybe some of you noticed, maybe you don't, but we have paddle shifters now on the truck, so that's kind of cool. What else? Let me see if I'm missing anything. We do have this really nice black finish with the aluminum surround, just adding that luxury feel. I would say that the interior actually feels like a luxury truck now. GMC has always prided itself on being kind of like that luxury truck. It certainly feels like that. Something else I want to note with the 13.4-inch touch display, I know I believe Toyota is the only one with a bigger display. You know, we've got the big Ram display, but all those displays are vertical. And the problem that I found, I drove a friend's Ram, is when I'm looking down in this section, I can no longer see the road. So you're constantly taking your eyes off the road to look, as opposed to this where you're just looking over and you can still see the road. Of course, you'd also have your gauge cluster display, so most things you don't have to, you know, your eyes don't have to leave anyway, but it's just something, I mean, you can see it here, focus your attention on driving. So here's our 13.4-inch touch display. I'm leaving the plastic on, so if it looks a little funny, I just know that the guy that bought this thing, you can see this is sold. I actually think it's one of my subscribers, so if you're watching this right now, congratulations on your new truck. But this is always a fun thing to peel off, so I'll leave that to them. But you can see we've got our Google Assistant, we've got the Play Store, we've got all our cameras. As you can see, here's our HD surround vision camera system. It's a couple minor changes, but you can go through all the different options, everything that you want to see. The yellow dot indicates which camera you're looking at, so obviously that's the back, or that's the front, back. You've got your tow hitch cam. I mean, as many cameras as you could possibly ever want. The other thing that I like too is they do still have a physical home button. I'm a fan. That makes me happy. We've got our audio controls here, and you'll notice that you can open up maps. I'm not sure, I don't have everything set up. I haven't gone through all the setup on here. Cool. I don't really want to learn more. All right, so you can split the screen. You can see I have my main screen here. Now I have audio over here, or I can go to my Google Maps, or I can go to my trailer. So kind of cool that you can do two different things at once, almost like multitasking while you're driving. You can also see here, you can change your climate controls. You can log into your My GMC, news, podcasts. You do have 4G LTE Wi-Fi built in. So definitely an awesome system. I'll do another video going over everything that you can do with this, specifically the Google My Assistant and all the voice commands. A lot of people get the new truck and they don't even know what the commands are that they can use. So something I'm definitely going to have to make a video on and show you all those different features there. But what a beautiful display. We've got the wood trim underneath. Once again, we've got more of that aluminum with the black. It's just the contrast looks really good. Below the screen, we've got some toggle switches here. So we've got our lane departure warning, our parking sensors, auto start and stop on or off. We can drop the tailgate, our hazard lights, traction control, put all our windows down. And this one doesn't move. I was thinking that might have been like an additional switch that you could program to something, but that doesn't look like it does anything. Below there, we've got our push button start. We've got our trailer brake controller. We've got our digital climate control system. Wow, this actually feels really nice. The touch points, really nice touch points. I'm a fan of that. That's the first time I turned that on. We've got our heated seats. What else do we have? Over here we've got a USB-C, and then we've got a USB port. Let's take a look. We've got our glove box. So is this just our... All right, so that does open. There we go. So we've got another glove box. I was about to say, I think we lost our top and bottom glove box, but that's nice. Almost seamlessly put right there. I bet you there's people that are going to buy one of these and never even know that works. That opens up. We do have our Bose audio system. You can see we got the Bose right there on the speaker. And I'm just going to sit here so you can see what the door looks like. Just a little side view. Controversial topic. Here's your electronic shifter now. I don't know what the big deal is between this or a console shifter or a column shifter. I think this is cool. Works great. Reverse. Drive. Park. We've got cup holders, plenty of rubberized sections to lay things. We've got our big console, and inside, things have changed a little bit. So one thing I love is the wireless charging is here now. So you can just slap your phone right here. It's going to connect wirelessly for CarPlay or Android Auto. And if you need it, you can just grab it. Works phenomenally. Wireless charges. And if for some reason you have a phone that doesn't wirelessly charge, you can just plug into either this USB or USB-C and plug your phone in that way and still have nice, easy access to it without wires hanging everywhere. We've also got a full outlet in here, a little, what do we call this, an organizer tray, and the pit for even more storage. What else do we have? Above us, we've got our LED interior lighting, the programmable garage door opener, and then the controls for our power sliding rear window. And that, my good friends, is pretty much just the quick overview of this truck. Like I said, this is the first one that we've had. I love this thing. I'm just power sliding my seat back right now. See if I can give you guys an even better view. It looks, honestly, like I'm looking at nothing but screen. So although this is 13.4, we've got 12.3, where the steering wheel cuts in. You can see the steering wheel kind of cuts in between them. It's almost one big, massive screen. And it just looks really, really good. I am a huge fan of this thing. Let's take one last look at it in the front before I let you guys go. It has been a long time since I did one of these walk-arounds, so I apologize if I missed anything. It's been a while since we had a new model, something for me to showcase. We do have an AT4X on the way. It was my reservation. That thing is sold, so I'll have an AT4X video soon, an AT4, as well as a Denali. Unfortunately, no Denali Ultimate. They are sold out, and I don't believe we have any reservations for one, so that's something that I'm not going to be able to show you, but everything else I think I pretty much have covered. So as always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far in the video, if you could help me out, smash that like button. Support my channel, helps me out in a huge way, keeps the YouTube algorithm gods happy, and we all know that that's important these days. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my friends over at gmpartsdepartment.com for all your GM OEM parts needs, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. Take care.